And just days before the 2020 election, Judge Amy Coney Barrett has become the newest Associate Justice on the U.S. Supreme Court.
The Hoosier judge was sworn in earlier tonight after a marathon 30-hour debate on the Senate floor and weeks of controversy in Washington.
Deborah Alfarone has the latest now from Capitol Hill.
Do solemnly swear.
I, Amy Coney Barrett.
Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas administered the official constitutional oath to Judge Amy Coney Barrett on the South Lawn of the White House.
Even though we judges don't face elections, we still work for you. It is your Constitution that establishes the rule of law and the judicial independence that is so central to it.
The several hundred attendees at Monday night's event appear to be socially distanced and wearing masks, in sharp contrast to Barrett's nomination exactly 1 month ago, which has been called a coronavirus super spreader event. Judge Barrett is President Trump's third justice to the Supreme Court. Her swearing in comes just 38 days after the death of liberal Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
The yeas are 52, the nays are 48.
Barrett's confirmation in the Senate was something Democrats, since they are in the minority, had no power to stop. But in the 30 hours of debate that preceded the vote, they tried.
We're talking about the rights and freedoms of the American people, their right to affordable health care, to make private medical decisions with their doctors, to join a union, to vote without impediment, to marry who they love and not be fired because of who they are.
Republicans knew with the confirmation of 48-year-old Justice Barrett, they would lock in a conservative majority on the court for years to come.
This is the most openly pro-life judicial nominee to the Supreme Court in my lifetime.
Tonight's vote was the closest the Supreme Court confirmation has ever been held to a presidential election, which is now 8 days away. It's also the first in modern times with zero support from the minority party. Justice Barrett could be at work in her court chambers as early as Tuesday morning, preparing to hear some pivotal cases in November, including one that pits religious freedom against gay rights and another involving the fate of Obamacare. She'll also be on the bench when the court considers urgent ballot counting cases from North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Vice President Mike Pence was set to preside over the Senate for the final vote, but Democrats urged him to reconsider given the latest coronavirus outbreak at the White House. The final oath will be given, by the way, by Chief Justice John Roberts tomorrow.